What weight division are you?
I'm hoping to be men's middleweight, but I'm possibly going to be a men's light heavyweight, depending on that Friday at weigh-in.
So you're prepared for anything?
Right. The hard work is done, so I'm ready to compete.
So will you be a small light heavyweight if you come in at light heavyweight?
I'll be a small light heavyweight, but a complete light heavyweight.
And you'll be a big middleweight?
Correct.
Anything that, any hang-ups you've had recently?
I mean, my prep leading into the show has been pretty good. I've been prepping for 3 months, 12 weeks. I've had little injuries and aches here and there, but that comes with the territory. Anybody getting ready for a show will tell you that you'll get aches and pains and injuries here and there, but you just got to find a way to train through them and work through it. Actually pulled a hamstring 2 weeks ago working with my class out here. We're doing suicides, and I was paired up with one of my clients and pulled my hamstring. I thought that was going to put me out the game, but I iced it. It healed up pretty fast. So I had a pec pull about 2 months ago. Same thing. Iced it, rehabbed it, came back. A couple weeks later, it's good as new. So little aches and pains, got to find ways to work around it, rehab it, and get back in it.
What kind of sacrifices have you had to make to do this? Because a lot of people, I don't think, would realize, like, you would have to skip meals or not eat or pack your lunch everywhere you go or eat 10 times a day. I don't know.
Well, getting ready for this show, I've had to make a ton of sacrifices, especially my social life. Pretty much non-existent. My days pretty much revolved around eating my meals, which some days I have 6 meals and some days I have 8 meals. And the days that I have 8 meals, I have to eat every hour and a half to get all those meals in. So there is no I missed a meal or I skipped a meal. Everything is revolved around my meals, my workouts, my training sessions. When I sleep and wake up, everything revolves around my meals. So
when I think about food, I would just think about like leisure, like, you know, what am I going to eat? What tastes the best?
Right.
So what do you look at food like?
Well, when I think about food, it's just a necessity. It's just something that's going to help me get in shape. I really don't get any enjoyment out of food, although I look forward to my next meal because I'm starving. But I look at food as being just a mundane task, something that I have to do, that I'm scheduled to do, and that I'm programmed to do. I cook all of my food and pack it up either the day before or hours before I have to go to work. I pretty much don't go anywhere that I know I'm gonna have to be at longer than 2 hours because I have to pack my food with me, and I don't like to eat cold food. But it's all about preparation. I weigh out everything. Every meal that I have is 6 ounces of meat. In the morning I have anywhere from 10 to 12 egg whites, and that's every day in the morning and at night. So I'm eating anywhere from 20 to maybe 22 eggs a day. I'm spending about $200 a week on groceries. Everybody in Kroger's know my name, first and last name. So it's dedication. I'm spending about 2, maybe 3 hours a day in the kitchen, and then working a full-time job. So,
how long have you been doing this?
I've been bodybuilding for 7 years, and I've been personal training for the past 5 years.
I feel like I've gotten the people that I need around me. Just a lot of people don't want to participate in the same activities that it takes to compete, and they always want you to go out drinking and partying, but when you're in serious contest mode, you can't afford that, so you lose a lot of social activities.
So how do you interpret food, like when you hear about food or your next meal?
I always have this love for sugary, junky cupcakes and, Pop-Tarts and pancakes and things like that. But when it comes to competing, you have to give your body the right fuel and eat very clean. So food just seems to be a big temptation. You eat it because you have to, not necessarily for the taste anymore, but to get your body the composition. Yeah, just to fuel your machine, get really lean and tight, but I will always want
So you just look at it like, how will this get me closer to my goal?
Yeah.
Or work or something.
I don't always like the food that I have to eat, but what I always tell my clients and what I try to remind myself is it's just something you put in your mouth. It's not that big of a deal. People get this emotional attachment with food, but it's just chicken and broccoli.
My shirt has ice cream on it.
You sure your shirt does have ice cream? I've actually been checking that out.
Ladies, if you would, class it up. They beat me to it. There's your